Welcome to Titus Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Today is October something. October the 8th, 2024. We're going to be talking about Monday Night Raw. This is the very first Raw that's going to be on 2 hours. Am I okay with this? It's kind of weird. It feels like SmackDown. We didn't get a lot of information now of what happened at Bad Blood. They didn't want to talk about what happened with Kevin Owens and Cody Rhodes, so nobody really talked about that. They're going to talk about that on SmackDown. But Cody Rhodes was there, and some reason Ethan Page was there because he did kind of got screwed on his championship match because it's CM Punk. He's a Raw star, stuff like that. And looks like we know who Wyatt Six might go after, because remember, Miz attacked R-Truth, so maybe the Wyatt Six is attacking him, because now the weird glitchy things is happening every time the Miz is showing up. They had little technical difficulties. I don't know the Wyatt Six is going to attack Cody Rhodes, because there's some glitches that are happening with Cody Rhodes, so I have no idea Cody is part of the attack here. He has a big match at Crown Jewel. He needs to find out who he's going to be facing. Gunther or Sami Zayn at Crown Jewel. So we got 2 segments at the beginning of the show. I'm surprised that we had this. We will have R-Truth versus The Miz. R-Truth told The Miz, I thought I'm not into Judgment anymore. He thinks that that Miz did it by accident and thoughts that R-Truth is part of the Judgment Day still. And The Miz said, no, he meant to do this because the Awesome Truth is broken up. And R-Truth says, you did it on purpose. He says, I should give you a match we should fix this, give you a match. And Miz says, that's the problem. If you want a match, how about me and you next week on Raw? So, ladies and gentlemen, we got CM Punk coming out. Well, technically, he didn't really come to the ring because he was sore. He had band-aids. He couldn't walk. He had like a cast on his arm, whole bunch of things. He doesn't know how long he's going to be gone for. Because it looks like he got injured, but we don't know what's going to happen with him. So he doesn't know how long he's going to be gone for. And he needs to go back to his wife because he didn't see her for 5 weeks. So, ladies and gentlemen, yeah, we don't know how long he's going to be gone for. He was about to walk away until Seth freaking Rollins came out and had a little stare down with CM Punk, because we're still waiting for that rivalry to happen, because Seth Rollins still doesn't like CM Punk being part of WWE still. And then Seth Rollins came out and he talked about some things that happened in Bad Blood, like Dominic almost falling out of the cage. Thank God he got the chain wrapped around his ankle, because that scared the living hell of me. He talked about the whole thing between Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens, but he's not allowed to talk about it and all that stuff. But he talked about Bronson Reed. Bronson Reed wasn't there tonight. He wasn't at Raw. Even Braun Strowman as well, because they're all destroyed by the last Monster Standing match. But Seth Rollins issued a challenge to Bronson Reed anytime, anywhere. He will let Bronson Reed choose the time and the place. So and now our first match, we have the Intercontinental Championship on the line. Jey Uso versus Xavier Woods. It was a pretty decent match for both guys. It was a little short because it was 2 hours, and they had a long segments to start off the show. So that's like almost a half an hour of segments. We only have 4 matches here, so let's get to it. So we have Jey Uso versus Xavier Woods. Pretty decent match. But the winner of that match was Jey Uso after a Uso splash. And then he was wanted to get a handshake. He handshakes Kofi Kingston. Kofi had no problem to handshake him. But he was wanted to do the same thing with Xavier, but Xavier just walked away. And then Jey Uso got attacked by Braun Breaker. I thought he had a baby face. He didn't turn he turned babyface for 1 week, and then he turned heel in tonight. That was the shortest babyface I ever seen. So, and then Kofi Kingston tried to help Jey, but Xavier said, don't do it, but he still did it. And then he got speared by Braun Breaker. And Xavier Woods outside the ring checking on Kofi Kingston, and Braun Breaker speared Xavier Woods. And then he poses with the Intercontinental Championship. And we heard that next week on Raw, it'll be Kofi Kingston versus Braun Breaker next week on Raw. And then we got Sheamus versus Pete Dunne in a good old-fashioned Donnybrook match. I thought it was a pretty decent match. These guys were destroying each other. They were on barrels, like 3 stacked barrels. They were on top of that, and we saw Sheamus did a white noise off of the barrels into 2 tables. Crazy stuff, man. And then Pete Dunne zip ties Sheamus and starts beating him up, but Sheamus somehow kicked out still while he was tied behind his back. And then he did a knee and then a brogue kick while he's tied behind his back. He won the match while zip-tied behind his back. His arms zip-tied behind his back. So that's crazy. Then we have Laura Valkyria, Katie Carter, Katana Chance, Zelina Vega, and Natalya versus Unholy Union, Alba Fire, Island Dawn, Sonya Deville, Zoe Stark, and Shayna Baszler in a 5-woman tag team match. It was a pretty okay match, back and forth. I'm happy to, not only the champion is getting opportunities to be part of the 2-hour Monday Night Raw, other women as well as getting their opportunities. So, ladies and gentlemen, the winner of that match was Laura Valkyria's team. She gets the win for the team. Congrats for them. Liv Morgan had an interview. She said a whole bunch of things. She says she still has, she lost the match, but she still has the Judgment Day. She still has Daddy Dom, and now she has Raquel. She says, even when I lose, I win. And now she says she's not worried about Rhea Ripley anymore. She's worried about Nia Jax and the Crown Jewel Championship. And they left early. They didn't show up for the show. Not even the rest of the Judgment Day didn't show up. No Finn Balor, no JD, no Carlito. Interesting. What's going to happen there? We heard that Finn Balor is not done with Damian Priest. He had his little post-show interview. I don't know if it's an interview, but it was a social media thing, and he said he's not done with Damian. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we got our World Heavyweight Championship main event. We have Gunther versus Sami Zayn. I thought it was a pretty decent match. People thought Sami Zayn would win it, but the winner of that match, Sami was still fighting, man. The guy wouldn't stop fighting until he had to tap out or faint. I think he went to sleepy by, because Gunther did a sleeper hold and he knocked him out with a sleeper hold. The winner of that match and still the World Heavyweight Champion was Gunther. And Gunther was about to walk away until Cody Rhodes came out. And that's who Gunther will be facing at Crown Jewel for the Crown Jewel Championship. At Crown Jewel in Saudi Arabia. That's going to happen in November. And remember, we still have NXT. We still have the 2nd episode of NXT with St. Louis. Randy Orton will be there. We have 2 big major championship matches. We got the North American Championship. We have the tag team titles. Will we get any surprises happen? We got some surprises. Last week, we got a new champion, Trick Williams. And we got Cora Jade making her return. Will we get any of that this week as well? Because this is the 2nd episode. They've been hyping up the Chicago one and this one. It's like a part 2 of their big show, because it's only 2 hours, so they had to have 2 parts and 2 different cities. So yeah, we're going to see what's going to happen there. Sexy Red was on Raw. Don't know why. She's still going to be on NXT. Still don't know why. She is from St. Louis, so that's why. So yeah, that's going to be interesting to see what happens tomorrow night for NXT. What else is going to happen? What will the championships look like now? Because if they're going to give NXT new championships, like they did with the World title, NXT title, and the Women's Championship, what are they going to do with the North American title and the Tag Team titles? Will they change Kalani Jordan's championship? She doesn't have a match. She doesn't have a title match, but she does have a 6-women tag team match. And we heard there will be a women's tag team match next week on Raw. It will be Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair versus Damage Control for the women's tag team titles. I believe that's it. That's happening. NXT is happening. Pretty cool. I had a great weekend. Hope you guys had a great weekend. I still don't know when Destiny Wrestling is going to be on TV. I had to wait until their social media, and they will tell you guys, tell me, or if you guys watch it too, when there is going to air on during the week. And I guess whenever it's aired, that day is going to be every single week. So don't forget to catch up on it, because it was a pretty good show. I can't tell you guys anything because it's taped. I'm not doing no spoilers. I know they put it on their social media, but I'm not doing it because they're not on TV yet. So I had a fun time. It was a great time. So yeah, that's all for today. If you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button, leave a comment below, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for NXT results. Tyler's out. Bye.